Let me make sure. Hey, peeps. It is nice and warm outside. Y'all can see the sun is most definitely shining. We're going to put it up here. It is most definitely hot. And not in like the good way. Like the she's so hot. Not that good way. It's hot outside. It's a scorcher. And I'm in the country. So it's always going to be something. Hey, thank y'all for the likes already. But we're getting it in. I'm doing a quick walk today. I tried to do it outside. I might just finish up on the inside just because it's the air quality today for some reason they're saying is bad. Not you walking, not you minding your business, but they said the air quality today is supposed to be bad. So we'll keep this thing brief, eh? Y'all can see it is nice and country. The animals out, birds are chirping, dogs are barking. Can I like this from here? Oh no, I can't. It's beautiful out here. All's well that ends well. No, it is. It's warm out here though, y'all. I'm not even joking. And I thought like later on in the day, because it's 5 here right now, I thought, okay, later on in the day, we might be okay. Might be less hot. We might even get some air. What I think that for? What I think that for? That was not the case. I was totally wrong, y'all. I was abundantly wrong. Dun 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 dun. Rock lobster. All right. And I had to throw trash away too, so it's to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. As this heat eat up my back. But the next thing is go. I think I'm gonna say 15. I can't pronounce the first one, I'm sorry. 15. How you doing? I hope your day is going fantastic. Hey everybody. Had to come up here and do something. I said I might as well get my walk on while I'm out here. Cause what's stopping me? Nobody but myself. And as I do that, I'll go ahead and throw this dang on trash away. Bro, it is too hot outside. If you got anybody that you beefing with, they're your op, they're your enemy, whoever they are, tell them it's too hot to beef today. Y'all gotta start that tomorrow. It's too hot to beef today. Listen, it's too hot for the enemies. It's too hot for all that. I'm finna give you a workout plan. Bet, send it to me. If I like it, I'm gonna rock with it. Everything that gets sent, like, I typically run it through my personal trainer. He don't know he's my personal trainer, but he my personal trainer. So I typically run everything through him. He kind of put it together based off of what I need, based off of my leg, even based off of how I'm feeling today as far as pain goes. He do that pretty good. But I'm always open to new things. I promise you I am. Dun, 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 dun. See, no. And that son sitting there kissing my forehead. Hey, Suge. That son sitting there something. No. I'm all right. I'm much appreciative of the love, but no. And then, what made me think, oh, you can do this during summer. You all right? Hey, y'all. I actually thought about doing like some swimming stuff too. Since it's hot, it's a pool. I figure I can do the swimming stuff to kind of, incorporate that. I heard it's easy on the joints too. What y'all think? I'm not sure, but just a thought. You never know what'll help and what'll hinder until you do it. Well, I ain't gonna say what'll hinder, because We already know what to hinder. Nah, we already know what to hinder. That part evident. Hello. There's some dog over there barking at me. If I take off, y'all know why. Again, I'm some big dogs, so if I take off, y'all know why. Slow down and you're breathing. Oh. I get into a rhythm. I don't like slowing down. But I also need to make sure I'm breathing properly. You're right. Okay, all right, I'm good. I'm focused and I'm good. I'm focused. I'm focused and I'm straight. Dun 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 dun. This is that song went away nice and smooth. I never complain about that. When I say up, song went away nice and smooth. Able to get a little shade going. Oh, that's right up my alley. Instead of me passing out here. I just imagine me passing out. Who y'all gonna go get? Honestly, it's like a bunch of people on live. I'm walking and I just pass out. Who y'all really gonna get? She'll be watching, so. But what if just one day she like, I had stuff to do, so I'm not watching. Then what I'm gonna do? Now all of a sudden I'm down and out. Can't call nobody. Oh, it's hot out there. Jesus, look, I like that. That's all right with me. She said, I'm gonna call on Jesus. Amen. Amen. I'm gonna call on Jesus. I had to call on Jesus. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I rock with that. It's probably the best answer I done got all day. Who you gonna call? Jesus. Ghostbusters? No. Jesus. Yeah, I like that. I can rock with that. Y'all, this shade came out at just the right time. Do you hear me? At just the right time. I was finna chill. I was like, you know what? It's hot. I know they saying the air quality is bad. I really don't know what that means though. What does it really mean when they say the air quality is bad? Does that mean like it's bad to breathe outside? Shouldn't stay outside too long? Like what the motion is? I need to know. I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for me. Again, I am not asking for a friend. I'm asking for me. That way if something happened, and I pass out here, there won't be no mystery as to what happened. I won't be like, oh, something happened to him. Pollen and humidity. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Pollen and humidity. All right, boom. We got that. All right. We have made it. Oh, heat index. All right, well, we're gonna go slow today. I'm not sure though. I'm taking all limits right. If anybody asks now, when they say, what does it mean if it's the air quality? I'm gonna tell us pollen, really humidity. A lot of people say it's the heat index. And Amber, you're gonna be a lot of people that I'm talking about. When I say a lot of people, you're gonna be a lot of person. Yeah, the scientists, the people who, they just the scholars, really. Professor Amber, she always say the heat index is really, so I just go based off of her research. If you can see, one thing I know, hollering little people, I don't do that. I don't holler. Yo, bro, how you been? Blaze, what's poppin', bro? What is poppin'? Gabe, what's good, man? We just talking about Professor Amber in the chat, y'all. We got a genuine professor. And if y'all need any questions answered regarding science and the atmosphere, y'all can't use Amber. That's my profession. You gotta use another one. I haven't seen you in a while. Man, I've been here. Been here. You know what though? I think it's it's too late. Amber, listen, come on. Hey, come on. I don't make the rules. You gave 2 good suggestions. The third one was the icing on the cake. It's too late. You gotta accept your doctorate. And if I need, I'm gonna say, well, where'd you graduate? Went to Walker University. Oh, who was your professor? Professor Amber. Professor Amber had to give my thesis on the heat index. She graded all my papers, gave me an A. Really, that's what I got. I done. You know, you can always call her and ask her. You can send her a message because she's really busy. She may respond. See, I'm telling you. Listen, one thing I know about people. This is one thing I know about people. If you attach a name to a statement, they're gonna believe it automatically. Watch. Man, I was out there. They was trying to jump me. And I hit one, I knocked another one down. Man, you didn't do that. I promise I did. Bro, it was me. It was Man. Boom. That's a reputable source because everybody know a Man. It was Diego. Boom. Random, obscure name. But it sound right because who gonna make up a random name by Diego? Boom. Now, you got 3 people. Yourself, Man, Diego. That's it. That's all you need. Now make sure these stories are credible. Don't do what I'm doing. Because what if you say that to somebody like, you know what? They told me that you, Man, and Diego like to fight. So me and my 2 friends gonna find you. Now you gotta fight. Now you gotta go find you a Man, and Diego and you gotta fight. Don't do what I do. I live by the whip. Don't do that. Judge righteously everywhere. You discern what you need to use in your life and what you don't. That's like they was talking about job applications. And they was like, you can they was like when people filling out job applications, y'all can just go ahead and put that you was a manager at Toys R Us, you was a manager at Radio Shack, or you was an employee here and an employee there. They'll never know. And I'm like, and that's true, but God knows. I feel like anything that you have to lie to get is saying that God, I don't trust you enough to give it to me. And it's just me. I feel like if you gotta lie to get it, you telling God, I don't trust you enough to give it to me, so let me try to make my own way. I don't know how it went there, but that's where we at. So, I don't know why we went there. But anyway, we walking. This is gonna be a quick one. This is gonna be the quickest walk that I've had on this channel, I promise you. Because I was not prepared to do a walk. Typically, I take my medicine, I get my joints going, and then we go. We ain't even stretch. We did like a brisk walk to the trash, and we was like, okay, yeah, we're good. Let's go. So while I am grateful, Wait, Blaze, if you're still here, how you been, bro? I didn't even ask you. How you been, man? Whew. I should have turned the ceiling fan on in here. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I've been drinking. So, all right. I need a new brand of pre-workout. I'm getting a new brand of pre-workout. And I'm adding all the stuff, like people recommending me stuff. Proteins, different water bottles, different like jugs for my water, pre-workout, creatine, vitamins and all that. I'm adding all that to my Amazon list so I can figure out what I need to get, what I don't. Okay. Yeah, I thought as much. But I'm replacing all that with my whatchamacallit, so I can make sure that I'm doing it right. I don't want no issues. I was not prepared. You add magnesium? No, I didn't. All right, Professor. What is magnesium good for? I didn't bring it up, Professor. But Professor, vitamin D3, Does it matter if I take a does it matter if I take a whole D vitamin? Like my D vitamin is like a once a week thing. So like once a week I take a D vitamin. Do I need to add magnesium to that too? I know. Consult with your doctor, not your professor, because you are a professor now. But consult with your doctor before adding or taking away. But I like to get the details. And my doctor typically don't care if I'm adding like dang. My doctor typically don't care if I like swap vitamins and stuff. He just want to know. For some reason, some of these medicines be counteracting each other, which is insane to me. And I didn't know a multivitamin could counteract something else and all that. I was like, bro, what? It makes no sense. It's a vitamin. You know? It's a vitamin. There's no way it's supposed to. But medicine is medicine. Doctors are doctors. Professors are professors. Terrences are Terrences. So all I can do is trust their decisions. Pretty good for bone health. Really? And promotes healthy muscle function. I need that. I'm gonna need that. Healthy muscle function. I'm gonna need that. D3. Okay. I'm adding that to my Amazon joint. I'm gonna add that bad boy. Healthy muscle function. Okay. So I used to be a milk drinker, which is crazy because I would think after all the milk I drank, I'd have strong bones. But I do, but I don't. But I do, but I don't. Because it's like, yeah, my leg did the thing, but the rest of my bones are cool. You know, it's the inside of the bone that be getting me. Wild cherry barking syrup. Barking. Like her? Like her. Like barking syrup. Be careful. That's crazy. Wild cherry barking syrup. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, I need to screenshot some of this. Wait. Okay. I'm screenshotting that for later, so I can add that. I wanna make sure I'm taking everything that I need to for bones, for hair, for growth, for extras. I don't wanna leave nothing out. Oh, bark. Oh, too much calcium can mess up. See, look, I didn't know. Nobody be telling me this stuff. Nobody be telling me this stuff. As a kid, I used to drink milk like it was going out of style. And I mean like it was going out of style. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, milk, please, thank you. But you know better, you do better. You know better, you do better, which is why we're here. Getting our walk on, because when you know better, you maneuver better. And I'm trying to maneuver for as much time as I got left on this beautiful green planet. That's my goal. And if I can maneuver to my 70s and 80s, I'm gonna do it. And they're gonna be like, man, so you lived to be 70 and the doctor told you was gonna die at 20. What happened? I'm gonna stand on the stage and I'm gonna say, my Professor Amber, she really told me everything I need to do to be successful. Listen, that's what, see, okay, you're not the first person or the ninth person to tell me that, but I switched to almond milk. Not for no, but I find it to be easier on me. That and then lactose milk, but I'm really not sure how they make lactose milk. I know everything is made, factory this, factory that, blah, blah, blah. But almond milk has done me some justice, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get it sweetened though. Only time I use the unsweetened almond milk is if I'm making like a recipe. But the rest of that be beyond me. They be like, you can make nacho cheese with cashews. Don't they just remove the probably? But I mean, to be honest, when have you ever been to a restaurant and you like, hey, I like the milk that y'all got on, remove the lactose for me. You would like the lactose removed, sir? Yeah, remove all the lactose from me. And then give me that. I be weary, man. Especially now. Now, more than ever, when I'm trying to do right, trying to stay on the straight and narrow, trying to, make my path good. I be leery. Sometimes it be paranoia. I'm not gonna lie. But like, I will say this. Don't judge me. Somebody sent me a video and they was like, so, I know they always telling you about protein, but, you shouldn't be eating cows. And this is what happens when the cows are this and the pigs are there. And it was a video of like people abusing animals. I am not for that at all. I am not for that at all. Because it makes no sense to abuse an animal just because it's an animal. What? It'd be like somebody abusing my cat or somebody abusing somebody's dog just because. No, we're not doing that. But to that extent, I'm also not stopping from eating chicken and beef and turkey and all that other stuff. So I feel like it gotta be a thin line. I'm not gonna sit and watch an animal get abused. I'm not gonna support a company that animal get abused. But who can really say when, where, and how the animal gets slaughtered? Because it's all slaughter. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just be trying to make sure my soul clean. That's all I got. If I ain't got nothing else, if I ain't never got a swimsuit body, he was the most I say is a clean animal. You find, see, look, that's it. That's all I got. Listen, Amber, that's all I got. Start to finish, that's it. Everything else, pass me by. Everything else is gone with the wind. And I mean, Usain Bolt gone with the wind. Everything else, I can handle it. I can handle it. Anything in my little circle, my range, I can handle it. Everything else, I'm gonna give it to God. I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be worried about who said what, she said what, how they do what. No. Now wait until lamb. Ooh, I had lamb twice. The first time was fire. The second time I was like, why would I ever do this to myself? Cause I don't know how they cooked it. It was like close to the same spot, but the second lamb was like real fatty. It was real oily. I don't know. The first one was like cooked perfectly. I gotta get my life together. But I like me some lamb. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If them little chops wasn't $30 for the little ones, I'd be getting them. But I went and I seen them lamb chops, and they was like, oh yeah, man, they on sale. Oh, for real, they on sale? Let's go. They had like lamb chops like this big. It was like this long, like this big around. And it was like, he said it was like $45. I was like, how's that a sale? Who's selling that? How y'all? But then I also understand why sometimes people get into the position they are, because a pound of lean beef, like fully lean beef, 95.5, 97.3, is like $6 a pound, $7 a pound. A double cheeseburger is $2. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying I get it. So you telling like a mom or a dad or a family of like 2, 3, even a person who living paycheck to paycheck, or they just ain't got it like that. Hey, you need to eat lean, you need to eat this, you need to eat that, make sure you taking care of your family, make sure you're doing this and doing that. I can feed an entire family for like $10, and we're gonna eat for a while, but if you want me to get lean everything, unprocessed, unfiltered, raw camel's milk from the camel itself, then I ain't gonna be able to get that. And so we got two choices. I can feed my family, or we can split this pound of, no. Anyway, I'll go off on a tangent, but that's 24. We did 5 there, 5 plus 24, that's my 30. And it happened fast. I appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna wrap it up for the day. I will see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Publix is expensive. I need to look at Publix. Hey, Amber, send me that recipe so I can steal it. I mean, so I can borrow it. Send me the recipe so I can borrow it. I'm gonna tell everybody my professor cooked too. My professor is also a chef. It's 2 in 1. My professor is a chef. But with that being said, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Amber, thank you for the conversation in the company. I hope y'all have a great day. Remember, if you take one step, make it a step in the right direction. Peace.